In part 3 of our ZR2 Diesel build, we install GM accessory tie-downs, make a bed rack, and install LED low beam headlights. Alright, so you can see here where we've cut out the bed rail plastic cap for our bed rack that we manufacture, and we've installed nut certs. So there's 4 nut certs on each side to hold the bed rack on. 2 up front, and then 2 in the rear. So we've picked up these little tie downs from GM Accessories, and basically it goes in any of these oval spots along the truck bed. We decided the most useful spot in this application is going to be this upper one. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a pick, razor knife, flat blade screwdriver, anything like that, get up under the edge of it and pull that out. And now what happens in this case is you'll push this in there, and these spring loaded pieces will go in and they will snap out. So once that's snapped into place, you just tighten the center until it's tight. We built the bed rack out of 1.5 inch 120 wall steel tubing. We put nut certs on the driver's side to mount a Rotopax mount. And then later on in this video, you'll see where we made a mount for the passenger side for some traction boards built by Tread Pro. Not heavy. The following steps are the grille R&R and installation of the LED headlights. This is just a dry run for when we install our bumper. Alright, step 1, there are 6 T15 Torx bolts across the top. We'll remove those. Alright, the next step is going to be on the ZR2, removing this lower skid plate. That's a 15 millimeter. There's going to be 4 of them. Alright, here at the corner of the bumper, we're going to take the fender flare and just pull it out just a little bit and just leave that hanging like that. And once we have that fender flare pulled out, there's going to be 11 T15 Torx bolts along the perimeter on each side that we need to get out. Alright, once we have those 11 fasteners out of the way, we can take the inner fender liner, just kind of pull it down out of the way here. And we're going to have 3 7mm bolts that come down from the inside of the fender into the front bumper cover. So we'll take those 3 out now. Once that's loose, we can pull that corner loose on both sides. Next, we have 2 10mm bolts, one right there and one right there, that attach the lower section of the grille to the bumper and the frame of the truck. Next, we have a clip. If you pull the bumper away from the truck, you can grab some needle nose pliers and release this clip on both sides. Our last item is going to be another 10mm bolt right through there, through the front bumper access hole. We need to remove 2 of those. Alright, once those last 2 10mm are out, grab a hold of this front fascia and remove it from the truck. Okay, while we have the bumper off, we've decided to go ahead and put the headlights in. Now, typically you don't have to have the bumper off to do this. As you can see here, the bumper's removed, but the headlights are really accessed via this cover right here. So this cover turns and removes. And what we've already done, we've put the headlight in this area. You can see the Diode Dynamics LED headlight plugged into the back. We'll walk you through step by step on the other side. Alright, on the passenger side headlight, there's a cover that is blocking access back here. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove this cover to gain access to the headlight. First thing we'll do is grab a hold of this hose and just pull it, and that little Christmas tree fastener will detach from there. And then there's another one on this side. Just kind of wiggle and pull, and then we'll push that hose up here out of our way. And then we've got clips to remove. There's one down here on the very bottom, and then up top there's 1, 2, 3. Alright, so we found another clip down here under the horn. It's kind of going to be hard to access, so what we're going to do is remove this 10mm bolt right here and lay the horn aside so we can gain access to that clip. Watch out for that bolt. It's going to disappear, but we heard it hit the floor, so we're in good shape. Okay, we did mention there's a bolt here, but it looks like this cover is separate than that other piece. So we will just grasp this cover here. Oh, and we found us another clip. So it's hiding under the edge here at the very top. So let's get that clip out. Now we can remove that cover to gain access to the bulb. And on the back side is this big bulb that you twist just a little bit and remove. And then your headlight bulb is right underneath that. We'll twist it a little bit. The headlight comes out. And then you depress the tab on the back and remove the bulb. So on the back side of this bulb, you can see through that little screen there's heat sinks. On the bottom is a little fan, and what we assume is a little fan control module that all plugs in line to the factory connector. So we will connect that now. We now have both headlight bulbs installed in the low beams, and I will put the camera back here behind it. You'll hear the fan motor. If the engine's not running, you can hear the fan motor behind the headlight bulb. So check out the Chevrolet Script grill. This is a GM accessory grill, normally not compatible with the ZR2 truck. However, we're going to be installing either the Relentless Fab front bumper or the AEV Bison front bumper. Please like, subscribe, and comment below on which one we should buy.